And we're back with another episode of Let's Play House Flipper. I'm your host, the RPG guy. We've got a few houses left to go. Let's do it. So let's go to this house here, which when we did it during the tutorial, or not during the tutorial, during the main game, we did not have access here. So it'll be interesting to see what we have. I haven't played in a while, so I do apologize. And for those of you wondering, I actually have home remodeling being done currently, and has eaten up a huge portion of my free time. Which I'm a little behind on my recordings because of that, so I will make it up to you guys down the road. At some point. Just as a heads up, though, if you're wondering why it's like, by the time this video comes out, you'll be like, okay, and then that following week there may not be another video, and that's because I have to deal with house construction stuff. Reconstruction and, not reconstruction, but, remodeling. Literally driving me up the wall, which, you know, in real life, it's like, home remodels going smoothly? So, get rid of that. So yeah, so because of that, I'm trying to get these episodes out to you guys as quickly as possible, which to me is a big thing. Where is my shovel? That's right. Little more. Alright. Okay. So let's go ahead and put all this out of there. I'm gonna probably have to just redo the entire lawn here. I may not even really touch the freaking garage. Not really a reason to. It's not dirty. So we may ignore the garage for the sake of speeding things along here. Bye. So we'll get rid of that. Nice. Alright. A wee bit more and then we'll be good here. Okay. So roughly, we're looking at some yard droppage here of some grass, is what I'm thinking. Now, they redid, yeah, it's very clear they did. They redid a good portion of the game here. I'm wondering, too, hold on. Because the last time we did this, we could not go in the house. And there was a big update recently, so I'm wondering... they've done. So they've redone a strange set of the layout here. For those of you wondering, they've redone the layout pretty heavily. Not sure if I like the layout. I hate when they keep changing it. It's like, why do you need to change it, guys? They have their reasons. So... turf. I guess it is. So yeah, that's a thing, guys. I know there's was brought to my attention thanks to a viewer who's more anonymous than anything. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Really? They really did change a lot. Okay. Let's get rid of these bushes. And this, because it's just in the way. But, I know a new update just came out. But they got 2 expansions they're working on, which many of you are... I'll reiterate, one person brought to my attention and asked if I would do them when they come out. And I said, I will probably do them when they come out, maybe not right away. But usually I'm pretty good about that. I know I still got to do the PC Building Simulator mod. Not mod, but the DLC. And I haven't done it yet just because, you know, I played that game for quite a long time and I wanted to take a break from it. But that's a personal reason. But we'll get to it eventually. I know this is crooked as fuck, but that's okay. We'll straighten the next line of it out. You know what? Screw these trees. I'm not going to be using this as the home to build a nice garden in. I think this is one of the last garden episodes that we'll probably be doing, because I think it's one of the last garden expansion zones. So, as far as I'm concerned, that would be kind of nice. To be kind of over it. You know. Just not in a bad way, or again, not in a bad way or anything. It's just you get tired of. I think a lot of it too was we kind of went overkill on that one home with the garden and everything. And I think that really was the straw that broke the camel's back for me, anyway. Okay, here we go. Now let's see here. Let's go with a large. And then I mean, I get maybe they laid it less intricate, but you know, once you got used to the intricacy, it didn't matter so much. See, I'm still going diagonally. What the hell's up with this lawn? Why is it not like symmetrically staying? And then it does that and it gets hung up. There we go. It's a whole lot better. jump on that. Yeah, we'll probably be taking out most of the trees. I just don't care for them. And we want to be as efficient as possible, because I have a feeling this house is kind of weird. And I mean that in a nice way, but you get the impression there's going to be a lot of crap we can't do. And then again, I could be wrong. Well, it's all enclosed, so I guess maybe it's not a big deal. That's actually got grass on it, so we're not going to mess with that. We'll patch it, though. Yeah, the pads don't center anymore. That's interesting. They don't center on us. They center. They go straight when you put it down. So yeah, they did a lot of changes. I don't know. I think they went overkill with it. Now things aren't lining up right. Okay, but that's fine. We'll work through it regardless. Let's lay a brand new lawn over this nasty stuff. This was placed at an angle. It's going to be really weird putting it back in, but oh well. At least we're straightening it out. Straightening it out. Okay. Now, didn't get it right anyway. Just because I know it's there. That wasn't it. There it is. Oh my god. Well, I will say the nice touch is that the yards that you did in the outdoor mission one that you couldn't go inside, you can then go inside and redo. So that is kind of neat. There we go. Seriously? Again, them fucking with us. Like I said, I'm just looking to get a complete on this home. Just because, again, it's a weird layout. And because of the weirdness of its layout, it's more in, I think, our best interest to just power through it. Especially because look at what I'm doing. I'm just laying out lots of turf. Because it's just not in a position to do much else with. I guess in theory, too, we could just do the inside, but whatever. Okay. It's coming down. Alright, so we have a relatively clean yard here. Now that I'm thinking about it. It's a nice house. Okay. More turf. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Seriously. Held away by flowers. Alright. That way we can patch that little line of it up and then move on with the rest of this area, this zone. Because a lot of this episode right now is already just returfing the outdoor area. And I'm probably not gonna decorate it as much. We're not hurting on money. So there's very little motivation to mess with this home. I would say, though, if you're really into, like, redoing the entire thing from the ground up, this is probably the home to do it. But for me, it's like, not too sure about that. Alright, we'll leave that alone. It's about as good as it gonna get. So let's start from over here. Leave that alone. Get to pushing. My stance is just the fact that we're doing all of this work should be enough to make garden people happy. We got this nub here. Boom goes the dynamite. Okay. So we're probably not going to deal with that. And away we go. I just want to see how it'll work. Clearly I'm going to miss a little bit of that edge, and that's okay. Gives me a pretty good starting point to base what I'm doing off of. See a little arch in there. And the good news is the front yard is almost completely turfed over. So we're getting there. One little bit of edge and then we'll be good. Boom. I think this and this little corner are the last stretch. Is the last stretch, so that's good. We'll at least for sure finish the frickin' grass area. And then what I'll debate in my head, because I know I was kind of a downer when I started this, but maybe we'll do a little bit in the backyard, but I'm going to do that last after turfing the whole thing. Because the turfing is really meh. Do it because the game you kind of have to for this home. So, but yeah, we'll get this all turfed up, and then we'll figure out like the house itself, and depending on how much time is left, for the episode, I'll make an executive decision whether or not we're going to do the rest of the home in turf, or not the rest of the yard. Right now, it's a matter of just getting it done because of reasons. That, like I said, and I've said it in previous episodes, and I know some of you don't like to hear me complain about a game that's not that bad. My issue is that it's the repetitiveness of it is really rough. Especially if you're playing it like straight through like I am. If this is a game you pull out once in a while, it probably wouldn't be so bad. But I've been playing this non-stop for quite a while. And it can get to you a little bit because of, there's only so much. Now, some of the DLC stuff helps, but like this is tedious as hell. But it's considered a late level home. So I guess in the same breath, it's like, well, what'd you expect? Okay, and then let's get out our weed whacker. Wherever I put it, there it is. Come on, you. There we go. we'll do a quick lap around the property. Can't do much about that lipped area because we can't really get anything in there. Same with this. Hey, that's good to me. Now the house. Okay, let's take a look here. This is clearly, we got a kitchen possible. We've got 2 rooms here as well. So we either do a kitchen dining room combo with a bathroom down here, or we only make 1 bathroom and it's upstairs, which I'm not that keen about doing. So part of me is like, eh, and then the other part of me is like, nah. But you could break it down as to make this simple. We could, or to make it we can make it afford to make it a little complex. What we could do here is divide this into 2 rooms, or make, you know, like, so there's this outdoor area here, and it becomes a matter of what do you want to do? Because you could make a narrow hallway from this open door, but then it's a very narrow hallway, and I don't know if I like that. As I think the game is about to crash, which I really hope not, because then it's a short. I'm gonna make this a short episode, clearly. Yeah, I think it's crashing. Something's up. Let it go for a second, and we'll see what it does. But I have a feeling it's... I think we're going to get ourselves into a bit of a crash here. You guys can't see it at home, but we'll get that piece. So the question is, do I divide the upstairs into 2 rooms, or just leave it pretty simple and see what we can do with it? So there's that element of it in and of itself. Yeah, it's crashed. So here's what we're going to do. This is going to be a short episode, clearly, because I can't do anything. So when we come back, I'm going to go ahead and figure out in my head what we're going to do to the home, and then decide if we're going to do a multi-roomed home or not. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTarStudios for more live gaming action. And when we come back, I will sort through the settings, because some of the settings have changed since they did the update, and I'm not sure if I like it. So I need to maybe make a few changes and whatnot. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.